Back, baby, we back. Ladies and gents, boys and girls, children of all ages. That voice you're hearing on the other side is none other than that Pittsburgh Steelers alum. I'm talking about that West Virginia Mountaineer alum. They say it's almost heaven there, Deke. I'm talking about my freaking locker mate, one half of the locker mate, none other than Terence Garvin, aka TG. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, there he is. There he is. How my dog living, man? What's the word? What's the word, man?
Nice. I'm feeling good.
Come on,
You
man.
know, out here, feeling good.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's happening? How we feeling?
Man, well, so check it. I'm going to paint the scene, man. I'm decked out in my LeBron James Team USA jersey. Just got a chance to watch him and the boys take care of business against South Sudan, 103-86. Deke was in panic mode because it was a 12-point game in the fourth quarter. It was a 12-point game in the fourth quarter. He got a little panicky, but we ultimately took care of business. So
I didn't like what I was seeing out there.
He was like, "Yo, we supposed to be blowing them up." I'm like, "Well, we up 12, bro. What we talking about, bro? We good."
That's not a bad little team though. They play hard.
Come on, bro. They athletic. They got some dudes, man.
They play hard, man. They
Yeah.
not put the ball in the basket. They not bad.
You know what I'm
They're
saying?
not bad.
So we
They're
got a
just
chance to watch
not
the
strong
guys.
enough.
Got a chance to watch the guys. So now we had transition. We were kind of reacting to some of this training camp stuff, man. We obviously know Russ and Fields have been the talk, right? Russ because he hasn't been out there up until lately and he's been limited. And Fields because anybody that has social media has seen some of the highlight plays that he's had, but we know that he's also had some, not so cool plays as well. But just as a whole, man, what's your perspective on how everything is playing out right now with Fields and Russ in terms of this competition, man?
No, I mean I don't think Russ has gotten per se started yet. He's still out there throwing though.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like he still did like individual.
And you was out there. You was out there. Was that Saturday or Sunday? One of the practices you was out there for.
Yeah, on Saturday. But yeah, he's still out there throwing. You know what I mean? Like he still throw. He do pre practice. He do post practice. He do like indie.
Mm-hmm.
So he was out there doing that. He put the helmet on now though, so he's back in the mix. But I don't think it. Like it's just you got to see the Justin Fields for a minute.
Yeah.
You know, I don't think it like changed anything. It just show you like if something happened and you do have somebody else that's right here, ready to go right now. Like he's a starting quarterback.
Yeah.
You know, but that's still gonna be Russ's show to start this thing off. Like I believe. I just don't see it no way. I see how he's gonna start it off, and then something might change from there.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Now I like what you're saying. But at the same time, Deke has brought it up. The chat brings it up, and I've seen the same clips. Man, Fields be making some plays out there that, is very, very exciting. I mean, you've seen some of these throws. You've seen him pull the ball down and run. I mean, is he making any type of headway in this competition?
I mean, I think he's just doing what he do.
Like, what if Russ continues to be limited for like another week and a half?
Because he's
Fields blows up in preseason,
but he's limited right now. Yeah.
Right. What's that mean though?
That's a good question.
That's a great question. I think that comes down to how Arthur Smith and Mike Tomlin view the whole situation. Because I'm with you. I think I'd still roll with Russ going into week one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just think Russ gonna start this thing off. But I think it's kind of like one of them things where it's like you're confident with Justin Fields. Like at any moment you can go with that.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like I think it's one of them things like say. It was to linger into like the week before the first game.
Ooh.
I think then it would be like, you know what? Let's go with Fields. You see it? Like if it was to be like all preseason, I don't think he got that. Like I think they would go with Fields.
Okay.
But it's like I think him getting back out there now, kind of like getting back in it. Missed a couple of days, now let's get back to it. Like I think he'll go with Russ.
Now I like that. Because the way I kind of looked at it was. I don't know if Fields can beat out Russ for week one solely based on training camp practices. I feel like you're still going to have to see Fields put it together a little bit in these preseason games too, because with Russ has such a long history of success in regular season and postseason games. I just think that for Coach Tomlin, they're going to lean a little bit to that and give that the benefit of the doubt until we see Fields raise his floor up, because you know how Coach Tomlin feels about turnovers. You know how he feels about ball security. If Fields is still having some of that, you know how Coach T going to feel. He's going to lean even more so to Russ. And I think that's the part that I don't know if practice alone is going to be enough for Fields to surpass him in this amount of time. I think it's going to matter when we're talking about next Friday, Houston Texans. I think it's going to matter that following Saturday against the Bills. I think we're going to need to see him do this type of stuff that he's wowing us with right now in those games. And if Russ is still unavailable, then, yeah, I think he can make that jump week 1 then.
Yeah. Like, I think it would have to go to that. Yeah. Almost like it's almost up to the week of the first game.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it would have to go there.
But you don't think it means anything if Russ is not out there for a good stretch of time and Fields is balling out? Given that
the training camp,
this is a new team for both of these guys.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't think you can go the whole summer.
Yeah, I was
saying. I don't think you got that long.
It doesn't look like that's going to happen, but.
Yeah, like I don't think he can go that long. I think he got to get back out there.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, I think he did have a few days.
Like, I think that first week was the kind of like, yo, you can get away with this portion of it, but I don't think he has another week that he could just be oh, here, take another week and then another week. I don't think he has that because Fields is still a starting quarterback. Like, Fields isn't your typical backup. This is your typical number 2 that we talking about. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, Fields has started since he's come in this league. He's been a franchise quarterback since he's come in this league, at least from his perspective. So for Russ, that's still a certain level of play that you have to make sure that you're above. And if we know how Coach Tomlin also talks publicly, if it's close, he usually will go with the younger option. He'll go with the cheaper. And in this case, both of those guys' money is the same, but Fields is the younger option with that. So that's the thing, too, where it's like, once again, for Fields, if he can make it close enough and Russ is still not, out there consistently enough, it could get weird.
I think it's just time.
Yeah.
Like, if Russ, like I said, like he's put the helmet back on. Like, if he kind of keep rocking from here.
He ain't play. Yeah. He's like, I don't forget me. I'm out here.
Mm-hmm. I think it'll be Russ.
Mm-hmm.
It's just kind of like where he goes from here.
Yeah, it's almost like you got to take it a day at a time.
Yeah.
Because yesterday, with everyone saying Fields like absolutely balled out yesterday, put together his best day of practice, and the first 3 or 4 he was looking pretty good too. Some inconsistencies, but then you're thinking if he could replicate his day 5 practice where he looked his best for like 3 or 4 days in a row, and Russ still ain't out there, you got to be thinking the door's open.
Putting pressure on Coach Tomlin and Arthur Smith in the voice. Yeah.
But Fields didn't have a good practice today, by all accounts.
Who is they though? Like who's they? Who's saying these things? Like he had this good
media and fan base because of social media, and that's like how it is. OTAs that's closed off.
That's what I'm saying. Like you really don't know what's going on out there.
Fans right now are giving heavy.
You see a clip or two on a bomb or two, and it's
talk about it.
All right, I'm balling. Like, no, it's so much more to it than just them 1 or 2 plays. Like, it's how the offense is flowing. It's the control of the structure. It's how you know what I mean? How they getting in and out of the huddle. It's like
that's why it's like Phils has moments right now, and moments are great for social media. Moments are great for the fans. But a moment isn't going to win you the game. Like, you need that consistency at the position. You need all those little details that you're kind of breaking down, so to speak, man.
Yeah, it's like getting in and out the huddle. It's, control, the structure. It's just, there's so much more to it. Yeah. You know what I mean? That's like, you don't see that all on Instagram. You don't see that all on the 1 or 2 bombs that you keep seeing. Like, there's so much more to it.
Yeah.
So.
But like I said, man, that's gonna make it. Like I said, that competition between those 2 dudes, man. I don't think it's a negative. I think it's only positive for both of them dudes and for the team as a whole, man.
I totally agree.
No. All right, now next up, man. They said that they was stomping a little bit out there today. Now they said it was some furniture moving.
We're starting to fight.
Yeah, they say E-Rob got a little physical with young Fields, and then after that, the young boy Mason McCormick, had to defend his honor, his valor, So everybody's a little they got their questions, man. Is fighting good? Like, how you feel about this? Should we be panicking? What's your thought process, man? When the guys have a little, aggressive negotiations.
No, it's not wrong with a little conversation. A little conversation.
Sometimes you gotta let them know how you feel about it. A little bit more physically than verbally.
A little conversation, just convo. That's all it is. Just convo. Nothing to overthink, and just good combo.
Okay,
But
okay.
I I think it's good that they defended Justin Fields. I think that says a lot too. You
Ooh.
know, like protect the quarterback. Like it don't matter who it is. Like we're here to protect it. So it's like don't touch this late. Like and it's still defensively. It's like a presence. I think that's been all around the league. Like defense has been trying to like bite. You know what I mean? Like, you see all these boys getting paid. It's kind of like it seems like it's a little bit more painting is a little bit is the word. Like they've been biting. Like that's just kind of been around the league. If you can kind of peeping it, like defense has been out there trying to hit dudes. Like
gotta let them know sometimes, man. Like y'all can get enamored with this, but this still matters over here, man.
So yeah, I don't know. I like that they defended Justin Fields though.
Yeah,
I like that. I think that was important.
I mean, Deke, you remember seeing one of your quarterbacks getting hit around and they ain't even help him up that one time, huh?
You talking about 7 during the sabotage season? Yeah.
Deke would be so hot. Hey, bro, they ain't even getting him up. They ain't even fighting back for him, man. Like, yo, I know, bro.
That was Dan
it's bad
Moore,
time right now, bro. It's bad time right now,
Green
man.
Starting at center.
They always only got 7.
Trey Turner was a mercenary out there.
I'm about to say that the Goons set the tone. The Goons have showed that, hey, man, they'll kill a person behind 7, bro. Palsy and the Castro will play.
If you looked at 7 wrong,
it wouldn't be a game. Yeah.
I'm trying to tell you.
So it's definitely good to hear some of that coming back. You know what I mean? It's definitely good to have that back in the presence of the offensive line, man.
And then I like that when it was the rookie, right?
Yeah, Mason McCormick.
4th rounder.
You know us 1AA guys got to stick together, man. Well, I used to be a 1AA guy. Now we bougie. Now we Sunbelt 1A guys. But back in the day, we used to be 1AA. So shout out to the 1AA dudes in the world, man.
Was it him? I thought it was the
no, it was him. It was him. Yeah, the South Dakota State boy. Yeah.
Okay.
So we can't forget where we came from, D. Don't forget where we came from, man.
Come
on, man.
So I mean, but I think that's I think it's a tone moment too. Like I'm here too. You know, I think it's one of the things you kind of got to do it. Like protect the quarterback.
Yeah.
That's what you're here to do. So it's a statement. It's like you got to do it. And then as a defense, you can't back down from moments like that.
Never backing down.
Just don't go in there and throwing closed fists, man. Like if you're gonna fight, like
detail your work, TG. I hear you detail it.
Don't throw the closed fist in the fight, man. Like
unless you're going to the body, just keep the closed fists away because you're gonna do something bad to yourself, bro.
You need those, man. Like know how to fight. If you're gonna do it, you gotta know how to fight. Don't be in there throwing the closed fist like you don't want to break your own hand. We don't have time for that. And it's no remorse. So it's like
you hustle it backwards, and you gonna get in trouble. Yeah.
And then, the thing about the fight is you got to take the next rep. So it's not like you get out the next rep. So it's like, sometimes a fight and it's you just burning energy, man. Yeah. Like, what are we doing?
Low key, sometimes you want your other homie to fight. So that way you be like, yo, yeah. Y'all give me this break real quick, bro. All right. Because I know y'all ain't really fighting, but you just waste y'all time real quick. Because I know you're going to be tired of you right here next rep with me, man. Yeah.
So that's what the fight do. It's a moment, but it don't need to go too far.
Yeah.
That's what that is. But it's a moment for sure.
TG, since you were out there, who you seeing? Who's your sleeper picks right now?
I don't know if they sleepers. Are they sleepers at this point? Like
I don't know. What are the names you're about to drop?
I'm about to say because some of these names been pretty cool. But talk to me now.
I love Peyton right now. I'm a Peyton guy. I'm on the train. Like that looks good. He's athletic, big. He can run. He can run.
That's what. Hey, say that again. That's what they saying out there. They say that man can run. They say he can run, bro.
He can run. And he practices hard, but he works hard out there. You know what I mean? Like it looks like it matters. I like him, of course. I like Beanie.
Beanie making noise, man.
Yeah, Beanie
number one slot reps. I'm here.
Yeah, Beanie making noise, man.
He competing though. You know what I mean? Like through the good, the bad, talking through, communicating. He competing. Who else look out? I mean, guys look good out there. JPJ look good.
Yeah.
He getting his hands on guys. I I thought the slot looked good. He was making things happen. Was there Roman Wilson?
Mm-hmm.
He made
He
some
got
things
a
happen.
little
Now he's
banged up.
hurt.
Yeah.
He got banged up a little bit.
Bro, they said it was on a jet sweep, man.
Yep.
Man, he just reminds you of
Hold on, TG. Hold on. You know how everybody feel about that dang on jet sweep because of Matt Canada, bro. So when I see that my man, they said he got hurt on the jet sweep, I was like, oh, bro, why y'all playing, man?
you don't love the
Why
jet
y'all
sweep?
playing, man? Hey, look, you know I'm not tripping on the jet sweep. It's highly effective. I have like a love-hate relationship with it because it caught me once as a player, and ever since then I've like, yo, I'm never gonna lose on the jet sweep. But
I feel like I made the team off the jet sweep.
yeah, bro,
See,
the jet sweep, it can either survive you or it can kill you, bro.
Yeah.
Like I said, I got hit on the jet sweep. It wasn't my fault. I'm not going to seek comfort because Coach Tomlin got on me for saying that it wasn't my fault, but it wasn't my fault. I'm just throwing it out there. It wasn't my fault,
You
Deke.
were supposed to be outside.
Deke, it wasn't my fault. If you're in, no, if you're man to man, TG, if you're man to man and your man is the jet sweep guy, you know what that means? That means you're supposed to run with your man, not the outside linebacker, Deke. Just because I'm the outside linebacker, if that's your man, Deke, if that's your man, Deke, go get your man, bro. Okay?
Man, you the edge of the
Okay?
earth.
Don't tell me that it's my fault, Deke, that the jet sweep got around the edge when that's your man and you're man to man. And if your eyes are where they're supposed to be, Deke, you should be running with him the whole time, bro. So if that's your man, where was you at? That's my whole thing, bro. But I got in trouble for that,
on
Deke.
the other side.
Deke, but I'm in trouble for that. I'm seeking comfort for saying that, Deke. That's what I got told, bro.
Lead him on the other
I'm sorry
side.
I'm sorry for
Edge of
venting
the
this
earth.
out right now, but Deke, that's what they said I was in trouble for. He said, yo, you're seeking comfort. Don't seek comfort. Make the play. I said, oh my God.
For all the young boys, if you're the edge of the earth, be the edge of the earth.
Oh my God. He said, yo, don't seek comfort, make the play. Oh.
What my man used to say, stay outside.
Oh, I'm like, bro, that's his man, bro.
No.
Deke.
Stay outside.
Deke, the man said, yo, make the play. I don't want an excuse. You're seeking comfort. Oh my God, bro. Yeah, I'm sorry for that, bro. My apologies, man. My apologies. Yeah.
We probably should have waited like a year before calling a jet sweep.
Throw the jet sweep away right now, man. Just throw it away right now, bro.
There might need to be like a little layoff period.
It is.
The Matt Canada curse.
It is, but when Roman Wilson, who we're all excited about, especially for what he could potentially bring us out the slot, and he gets hurt on a jet sweep, it's just like the irony of it all. That's all. We like, bro, really? Come on, man. Not that play. It could have been an out. It could have been a drag. It could have been a wide receiver reverse. Just not the jet sweep. Not the jet sweep. That's all, baby.
I like GP, man. I'm a fan.
Hey,
you know what I mean? I
he
like
making
GP.
plays, bro.
I like how he move. I'm a fan. Like, I like how he does things. So it's like I like that.
How you feel though with GP, man, when you see him making that one hand catch on the JPJ? Are you looking at that and you saying that GP is elevating? You looking at that and you saying, yo, man, GP or JPJ, I want you to make that play? Or you just thinking that's just good on good right here, man?
I think that's good on good. That's a good play.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's a good play. You know what I mean?
Cause you know how it is, man. People will check it out, they get over it. They be like, hey, man, yo, he killing him, bro. Like that's GP's son, and then they be like, nah, man, but JPJ is in a great position here. So that's my whole thing with them type of things, man.
You know, that's the time of year where everybody's the man. Mm-hmm. You know, everybody got the best team. Everybody got the best unit.
Facts.
Like, it's that time of year. Everything works. Everything is good. You know what I mean? Like, everybody's bombing somebody for a fight. You just can't overthink it. But I think GP look good. Like, I think his body control is he's still who he is.
Oh yeah, that's still elite there. Yeah.
You know, you got to do what you do. Like, you got to be with your superpower. And it's like, that's his superpower. Like,
your defining characteristic. What is your defining characteristic, man? Heck yeah.
Like, so it's like, I don't think that moves you up or, like, you know what I mean? It's like, all right, he's doing what he's doing. You know, you just, that's who you are. You just need to consistent.
Yeah.
I think the element of the quarterback being able to run is a major part of that team, though. And you don't get to see that in those settings all the way. You know, I think that QB takeoff is a big piece of the game.
That's like, real life, yeah. Especially when it's Phil's doing it, yeah.
Yeah, a little bit, but there's certain moments in there where it's like, you know what, that might have really got out. So it's like, it's kind of like, I think as it gets liver and just a little bit, you just get to see a little bit more with those pieces as well. Yeah. So, I mean, they're competing. I love the ball search. Like everybody's ball searching
No,
and
that's
trying to get
facts.
the
It's across
balls
the
out.
board. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a major piece. I think that's a big element. So just turnovers. Our defense just trying to get more turnovers this year is just a big piece of who they're trying.
No. All right. All right.
I believe.
I like it, man. I like it. So, like I said, so far so good though with everything that we've been getting out of training camp, man. Both sides of the ball. I'm liking it. I'm liking it, man. All right. All right. Well, we also gonna bounce around a little bit real quick on you now, all right? But we did recently have our newest Steelers Hall of Honor class, man. I did want to get your chance to kind of give your thoughts on the guys, man. Casey Hampton, aka Big Schnack, Jason
Big
Gilden, yeah, can't forget Big 98. Jason Gilden, the former Steelers all-time sack record holder prior to Debo and Cam and TJ, ultimately surpassing him recently. Shout out to Jason Gilden. He was also inducted. Fast Willie Parker, can't forget about him. Longest touchdown run in Super Bowl history. He got inducted into the Steelers Hall of Honor. And then last but certainly not least, if you know, you know, the legendary coach, the man, the myth, the legend, Hall of Famer also, Dick LeBeau, getting the nod. Shout out to Blitzburg, the architect of the Fire Zone Blitz.
The creator of the Fire Zone, which is crazy to say.
Insane.
But you know what I mean? As you learn about the Fire Zone, you're like, man, this is really what it is. But it's like, he paints it to you so you're like, is it man to man? Is it, what are we doing? Like,
it looks mannish, but it's still some zone principles with it, and it's blitzing off of it. You like, bro, this is freaky.
It's kind of like, it's crazy because it's like I grew up in it, so where it's like it's almost a language as you go around and coaches and you speak about it. It's like, I don't know that.
I don't speak that. Yeah, what's match carry deliver? What does that mean? Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like, what do you mean? Like it's almost like it's like a native language. Like you don't understand this. Like this is Fire Zone. Like this is this is normal in a sense. But I salute. Those are all legends. It's only 50-some people in the Steelers Hall of Fame, so it's hard to get in. I think that's amazing. Like you got to be one of the guys. Like they show you the strength of the organization, but it's so like you got to be a good player, man. You got to make some plays.
No,
you know
that's
what
real.
I mean? It's guys like Ike. They're still not in there like legendary guys. Not that.
No, real life. That's real life, man.
Yeah, he'll get in.
He'll get it like legendary names. So it's like
I ain't even think about that. That's real. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not like you just get in. Like it ain't like that.
That's a Super Bowl champ as well, man.
Yeah. So it's like you got to do some really special stuff.
Yeah.
Coach LeBeau went in. Coach LeBeau's a player and a coach, like in the National Hall of Fame. So it's like
he's an assistant coach here in Pittsburgh. That's the other part. That's an assistant, but it's Dick LeBeau, and I think that's
Man,
that's
was
not
like
your regular assistant, bro. Yeah.
10 out of like 17 seasons or something. Like numbers are crazy. Like if you listen to the numbers, they're crazy.
TG, you said in that same meeting I said in when Dick LeBeau starts the meeting out and he puts up what the goals are, you're like, bro, where you get these numbers from? How you do that? You're like, bro, what is this?
And it's like these numbers will make you number one.
Yeah, that's what he say. Yo, this how you be number one. You like, oh God, dog, that's crazy. I love it. Let's do it. Yeah.
So you thinking you're just doing the standard, but you're doing number one in the league standard.
Yeah, the Dick LeBeau way.
How to do it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, salute all the guys. Gilden was a legend. Part of that 92 family, like aggressive off the edge. Like all them guys, it's crazy. Like all those edge guys just kind of got a look to them. Like,
oh yeah, they all look the same. Bullies,
like the Terminator.
Like, mean.
So it's like I actually got to see him down there, man. He's still swole, man. He looks bigger now.
Like, JG,
so man, salute the guys. Like that's a major accomplishment.
No.
Yeah.
All right. Now, let's get to what we supposed to have talked to you about last week too, man. So last week, obviously, me and Deke, man, we got to talking about our top 10 running backs currently going into this upcoming season. it was funny because I did not think that me and Deke would have a disagreement. We had a little disagreement, man, behind these running backs, baby. It was funny, man. So shout out to the top 10 running backs and me and Deke having our disagreements on these running backs, baby. All right. But we need your top 10, man. And we know that you had them prepared last week. So hopefully you still have them prepared this week. But we need to hear from you, man. How you feeling about, that RB position, man? Because obviously Najee is one of ours. Jalen Warren is one of ours. And, they could be lightning rods when it comes to these top 10 lists. Which is what we saw last week, man. So shout out.
Nice. That position is so, undervalued. It's still such a position of need, but it's like, it's just so undervalued. You feel like you can get anybody to do it, but anybody can't do it. You gotta know what you're doing. And you gotta be able to block. Like, there's so much more to it. So it's like, we say in the top 10, just top 10. Like all the pieces involved, right?
What's happening?
Okay.
That's what we saying. Talk to me. Yeah.
10-1. I got Christian McCaffrey is the best running back in the league.
Okay, little Christian McCaffrey. All right, little CMC. All right. He started right at the top. You seen him? He was like, I'm just go right here. We're gonna write it to neck.
Honestly, yeah. 5 to 10 is probably more interesting anyway.
Low key, I think that's what we had our disagreements.
Number 2.
Let's go.
Number 2 is Saquon.
Okay.
Over D. Henry.
Hold on, let him cook, Deke. Let him cook, Deke. Don't do that to him. Let him cook.
Number 3 is Derrick Henry. King Henry.
All right, let's go. Let him cook, Deke.
Number 4 is Bajan.
We got Bajan. We got Bajan. Okay.
The young pup is 4.
Okay.
Oh my.
Okay, let him cook, Deke. Let him cook.
Number 5 is Josh Jacobs.
Okay, we're with Josh. All right.
That's a horse.
Let's go.
Number 6, I got Joe Mixon.
Ooh. Okay. Shout out to Joe. Shout out to Joe. Little Houston Texan. Yeah.
They were calling Joe baby like Le'Veon.
Baby Le'Veon. Facts.
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 Oh my.
Woo,
Number 7.
This is real.
This is my list, right?
It's your list, baby. Talk to me.
You got Jalen in there.
Let him talk. Let him cook. Let him cook, Deke. Let him cook.
Number 7, I got Breece Hall, man. Breece Hall ain't have.
I got him up there too.
All right. Talk that talk. Talk that talk, TG.
Gotta respect it. Like, that's a guy.
Let's go. He's cooking, Deke. He's cooking. I love it. Let's go. It's your list. I want your list to be authentically you. Me and Deke aren't giving you no feedback. Just cook. We want you to just cook real quick, bro. Just cook.
I'm just, it got weird here. Number 8. See, I went with Raheem Mostert, that boy out of Miami. Like
we know that you like your Miami, your MIA. Come on, man.
I like. I'm a speed guy.
Fast guys out front. That's what he's saying. All right.
Yeah, it got weird around here. Where I was at number 9.
Yeah, this number 9 right here. Who you got?
Yeah, this one it started to get weird because, I like Kenneth Walker. Like I like that.
Man,
talk to me. Is that number 9 on your list?
Yeah, that's number 9 on my list.
All right.
That's a horse. That's a deer.
So you stay. I like how you staying home. You keeping your blood right. You got your Dolphins blood. You got your Seahawks blood. All right. What you got at number 10 then, baby? What's at number 10?
That was weird because this when it got weird. I did because I like certain people. You know what I mean? Like I like certain people. But it's like, this my list.
It's your list, baby. 100% your list. Talk to me. Hey, you ain't apologizing to nobody. Deke ain't apologizing to nobody for his list. I ain't apologizing for my list. You for certain ain't apologizing for your list, D. I mean, come on, TG. Talk to me, man. So who you got at number 10?
I had Jahmyr Gibbs. Like, I think that's a bad name. You know what I mean? That boy out of Detroit. You know what I mean?
Hey, shout out to Gibbs. Gibbs is definitely a name. Gibbs is definitely a name, man.
You know what I mean? Like, that boy out of KC was like a.
Do you got honorable mentions? So you got honorable mentions? Pacheco? Okay.
Yeah, Pacheco.
That was kind of like
the him and Tony Pollard, like those.
Tony Pollard, okay, yeah.
Tony Pollard, those was like right there, but that was kind of. That's my team. You know what I mean? And then
no Nick Chubb.
I just didn't consider that because it got hurt like that.
You're doing it like the top 100 list.
Okay.
Kinda,
Yeah.
Okay.
I think.
I kind of pulled that out because of that injury. Like
Okay.
that. Like,
Okay.
I just don't know what that is anymore. Like, you know.
Okay. No,
like,
Jonathan Taylor? What about Jonathan Taylor?
No, I didn't have Jonathan Taylor in there.
Okay.
And I like Jonathan. You know, I always kind of felt the way. I like Jonathan Taylor. That's not like.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like Jonathan Taylor though. You know, that was kind of like in my 10 spot.
Mm-hmm.
Like him, that boy out of the Rams.
Kyron Williams. I was about to ask you about him.
Williams.
Yeah.
You know? Like he runs hard. ETN runs hard.
No. What about ETN? What about ETN? Let's talk ETN.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. ETN was kind of in that.
Yeah.
That little list of like the last ones. But
yeah. What about your boy? No, Najee.
No, he kind of was in that list of like the next ones.
How about Jalen Warren?
All right. What about 30? Jalen Warren.
We just need to get him the ball more. When he gets the ball, he's one of the most efficient
I
backs
think
in the
Jalen
league.
Warren's gonna be a really good running back.
All right, talk that talk. Talk that talk.
I think he get enough carries, like he'll be in that group.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, that's the only thing missing from him.
It's kind of like the same with Gibbs. Like Gibbs shares the ball a lot.
With Montgomery,
Yeah.
Montgomery's a 1,000-yard rusher
Seriously,
too.
man.
His own right.
Montgomery don't make your list?
That's what I'm saying. Like it kind of was like, see, I like Gibbs. I think Gibbs could go somewhere. I think Gibbs by himself is a featured back.
Oh yeah.
You know?
Okay.
I just think he actually has to share the ball, but I think he's a featured back. You know?
Hey, what I was gonna ask you was another back too. The Pro Bowler. What team is he? Oh, James Cook, the one up in Buffalo. I forgot all about him, man. Yeah. How you feel about him? Because he cooked all your little dudes you've been naming. I was just wondering. Yeah.
I didn't have him super like he's, you know.
Oh, I was just wondering. I was just curious. I ain't know, bro, because he don't split no back for the league. I was curious, bro.
Like
That's it.
Ball security issues, huh, TG?
Hey man, he don't do that a lot either. About to say, yeah, he cooks. He cooks, man. You know.
I think he's in that ETN conversation, like.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like a good year this year, he gets a lot of notoriety.
What about Alvin? Little Kamara? None of that.
I mean, he's not in the 10 right now. He's still the dog. Like when he turns it on, he's him. He's top 5 when he turns it on. It's kind of like, you know, I just think it hasn't really been turned on in a minute. You know, like he's still trying to kind of find his rhythm again.
All right, so let me reread your list. I'm gonna read. You good? Oh, no. Yeah, listen, I'm just asking because these are some of the names that were on me and Deke's list that, you know, we kind of had some friction about. So that's what I'm trying to see how you feel about some of these players. But just to rehash your list real quick, at 10, you had Jahmyr Gibbs. At 9, Kenneth Walker. At 8, Raheem Mostert. At 7, Breece Hall. 6, you went with Joe Mixon. At 5, you went with Josh Jacobs. 4, you went with Bijan. We got Bijan, baby. Then at number 3, you went with King Henry. 2, Saquon. And at number 1, Christian McCaffrey. All right, just make sure we was all solid. That's accurate, correct? What'd you say? Oh, no.
Yo. TG.
Yeah, you can hear me?
All right, I got you now. So, yeah, we just make sure that was the list. That was accurate, right? No changes, correct?
I was saying I think Chubb's the top 10 running back. I just think he got that freak injury.
Respect.
You know? I think Chubb's the top 10 running back. Like, if there was like an asterisk, like, Chubb's the top 10 running back. You know?
All right. So, barring his injury, right, if we're saying he comes back and he is Chubb, where would you put him at with your current list? You can have the asterisk.
Number 5, right behind Bijan.
Okay, but 5 right behind Bijan. Okay, respect on that. All right, so Deke, how you feel about his list, man? Gibbs at 10, Walker at 9.
I think it's missing some black and gold, but no, I mean, I get it. If anything, I think it goes back to what I was talking about last week. And TG, my one big takeaway from like the running back position right now, like the state of it, is like you got your top 4, top 5. That's pretty solid. And I think we all agree. We all have McCaffrey, Henry, Saquon, and Nick Chubb, like Josh Jacobs in like that top 5, top 6. But then that bottom 5, you could probably interchange like 15, 20 different names, really.
Right. Yeah, I agree with that.
Like, you
I
got
think a
Najee
lot of
Harris,
people-
Brees Hall, Jalen Warren, James Conner, James Cook, Jahmyr Gibbs, DeAndre Swift, David Montgomery. You brought up Raheem Mostert, Etienne, Mixon, Pacheco, Tony Pollard, Jonathan Taylor, the dude from the Rams, like you said. Well, like, you could throw any of those dudes in like that bottom five and like have a legit case. But then when you're going to your list, like, everyone's got their own like personal preference. So I got Najee at 7. I got Jalen Warren at 10.
No. Start at 10 and go down.
I'm just saying.
No,
Like,
start at 10 and go down.
I got
then,
those
yeah.
guys in. TG doesn't
start
have
at
them
10
in.
and bring
But I
it
think
down
everyone
for-
else we agree on.
Give him 10. Give him 10 to 1 real quick for you.
Yeah, I got 10. Jalen Warren, Bajan at 9. I see what you see in Bajan. It's too early.
Listen to him.
It's too early to get him in that top
TG,
5 yet.
TG. Let Deke cook. They say when he let you cook. Let Deke cook real quick. Right, read it off 10 to 1. It didn't let
It's just
TG
a little
react.
too early for Bajan in the top 5. He got to do it again. He's got to do it better this upcoming year too. Brees Hall, though, I'm with you. I got him at 8. I got Najee over Brees Hall, though, at 7. Josh Jacobs at 6. Nick Chubb. Wait, am I missing a name here? Do I only have 9? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I only have 9.
Oh, actually, James Cook up there. You be good, bro.
I only have 9.
Put James Cook on your list.
Did I erase a name?
You might have erased James Cook. You probably was hating on James, bro. I know you. Was you hating on James?
No, I'd put Jonathan Taylor at 10 then. I would do that.
That's what it was.
And maybe I'd put him over.
Yeah.
Maybe I'd put him over Jalen Warren. I just wanted Jalen Warren on this top 10 list. Like, he was making the list no matter what.
It is your list, man.
But yeah, I guess that's my top 9. Jalen Warren at 9, Bajan at 8, Brees Hall 7, Najee at 6, Jacobs at 5, Chubb at 4, Saquon at 3, Henry at 2, McCaffrey at 1. What happened to my list? I guess I had 9. I guess I was.
Yeah. I think when you said Jalen Warren last, because you said Jalen Warren at 10, I felt like last time.
I know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I might need to check the tapes.
Seriously, bro.
What happened? Why do I only have 9 names here? Who am I missing? Oh well. I mean, yeah. I'd throw like a Jonathan Taylor in there.
There you go.
Yeah. I'd add him.
Did Pacheco? I don't remember if Pacheco made your original list,
No.
or did you just argue
No,
Pacheco?
I didn't argue. He was just one of those guys. Like I said, the bottom 5 of a top 10. I think you could throw a lot of different names in there. And yeah, if someone wanted to bring up Pacheco, TG brought up Pacheco as honorable mention. Like, yeah, I like his running style. He was good for the Chiefs in the playoffs. Like, reliable, all that stuff. Like, if you want to throw him in there, because he's, I think is he back-to-back 1,000 yards, or he's like very, very borderline back-to-back seasons. So yeah, I think you could have him in the conversation. I don't have him in the top 10 though. It's just interesting to me, like, how you have so many like good running backs out here getting 1,000-yard seasons, but then there's like 3 or 4 that I think are above the rest.
You like all them over Bajan though? Bajan's nice.
I know, I agree. He got to do it again. I think it was a tough season for him in Atlanta his rookie year. I don't think he was necessarily utilized correctly. Bad quarterback situation. Like, I was expecting more. But I mean, I think I see the talent. I see all that. I'm with you. Like, I think it's respect for me to put him in the top 10, actually.
I feel that. I hear you.
His list, man. Ain't nothing wrong with it. It's his list.
Sure.
His list, man.
Najee, I got to give
Not
respect for
my
these
side, it's your
3,000-yard
side.
seasons.
Exactly. It's his list.
And I think he's going to get an uptick, too, with Arthur Smith being here. Like, this should be his
I
best
thought
season yet.
I thought it was hard to put 2 running backs from the same team in there when there's so many running backs.
I was dead set on getting Jalen Warren in here. He's probably my favorite running back.
I
in
love
the
it,
league.
bro.
I'm putting him in there. Yeah, the only knock against him, he just needs more carries.
They trying to say that
if he got more
that's supposed to be the
carries
switch this year, though.
What?
They're saying that's supposed to be the switch.
If he got more carries, you'll get to see what he can do, even on a bigger scale. Because like he's getting like 5 yards a carry. You dump it off to him in the backfield, he's making like 2 or 3 guys miss every time.
If he get more carries, you switch those 2.
That's a real question.
I was calling for it for probably about the first 8-9 weeks of last season, so I wouldn't be opposed. But Najee, per usual, picks it up second half of the season, closes it out for us.
That's a big jump from.
He's a winner back. I'm with you on that take. He's a November, December, January back.
He's good for late in the season. All right, I'm not mad at that.
No, yeah. I guess the only difference in terms of players, I got the Steelers in here. I guess I would have been expecting that from a pure blood like you, but it's cool.
He said I wasn't expecting that from a pure blood like you, TG. Dang,
No, we knew Najee
crazy.
wasn't making your list. And I get Jaylen Warren is a little bit of a stretch for top 10, but I think he's that good.
He ain't put Najee on it. That man say, nah, Jaylen Warren in on this list. Like, yo, all right, respect. But hey, it's your list. Shout out to your list. There's nothing wrong with your list because it's your list.
It's your list.
It's your list, man. All right. Respect on that. So, man, just to keep everything even, I will go ahead and read my list off again as well. At 10, I had Jonathan Taylor. At 9, I went with Bijan Robinson. At 8, I went with the Pro Bowl running back James Cook. At 7, Josh Jacobs. At 6, I went with Najee. At 5, I went with Travis Etienne. At 4, Nick Chubb. At 3, Derrick Henry. At 2, Saquon. And then at number 1, I went with McCaffrey. And my honorable mentions were Kenneth Walker, Raheem Mostert, and Kyron Williams. Now, for me, I looked at it like this.
Y'all don't respect this.
So no, let me talk to you. So, because the same way I let you get yours off, I let Deke get his off. I'm going to get mine off real quick. I had a couple of things that I looked at. I'm looking at the pieces around you. I'm looking at what they're asking you to do also. And the way that this whole argument had kind of started with me and Deke was he had made the case about Pacheco and some of these other guys saying that, hey, man, you could pick any of these dudes and make a case. I look at Pacheco and I say Pacheco's numbers tell one story, but me watching the game tells a different story. I'm not watching the Chiefs and everybody's trying to stop Pacheco. No, I'm watching the Chiefs and everybody's trying to stop Mahomes. So you're going to naturally play certain coverages that are going to allow certain players to statistically look better than what they might be in a different situation where they are not viewed as we'll rather he has success today than letting this guy have success. I just think that it's a difference. So that's why Pacheco, that's why Mostert aren't on my top 10, because I look at Raheem and I say, man, if I'm playing the Miami Dolphins and you have Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle, am I trying to stop Raheem Mostert? Am I trying to stop A-Chain? Am I trying to stop that? Or am I trying to make sure that those dudes on the perimeter don't kill me? And that's part of why, certain guys were a little bit down further on the list than higher up. Now, Bijan, he's got to do it again. And that's getting up even further because he showed a ton already. But I just look at it as, man, you young. Do it again. That's my whole thing with it, man. But I think the rest of my list, man, is pretty solid. Nick Chubb, I said, man, I looked at it as, bro, if he's completely healthy, he's in my top 5. We obviously know that he's coming off the injury, so we will see what that looks like from him. But that was kind of, like I said, my idea with him. And, yeah, McCaffrey is McCaffrey. So, yeah, and until I see Saquon put it together for the full start to finish, not be hurt and stuff like that, like McCaffrey has done it, yeah, I can't make that switch just yet.
I hear you.
And Najee was going to be on my list because Najee, of all these backs that we talk about, and it's oh so easy to get 1,000 yards, it's not as impressive to get 1,000 yards, this and that. Why is he the only one that's consistently doing it year after year after year? So until we bring up some of these other guys that makes it so easy to get the 1,000 yards in 17 games and all this other stuff, until I see somebody else consistently doing it like him, he's going to be on my list. He's going to be on my top 10. So that's kind of why I look at him like that. And he doesn't fumble. Ball security is a must. And he also gives me that as well, man.
You put Joe Mixon on it?
No, but Mixon, to me, I looked at Mixon as if this was a year or two ago where he's a little bit younger in age, he's in my top 10 because he's been in my top 10 up until this year. It's the first time he's actually not in my top 10. But James Cook is also in my top 10, so somebody had to take that spot, baby. Come on, man.
So Mixon has 4,000 yard seasons.
No, shout out to Joe Mixon. Ain't nobody taking nothing away from Joe.
No, I was just more
sure he hit that last year? I don't know. He's on the downturn.
Yeah, he's definitely been on the downturn. You could check the tape.
He's averaging like 3.8
check the
per
tape,
carry,
man.
I think.
Joe Mixon has his legacy is stamped. We're not talking about that. But if we just saying of the recency part, I think the 10 that I'm naming, I think the only one you could
get
make
1,000 last year.
So once again, though, I think
You're
the
right.
case that I'm making is this, though. If I'm looking at my list and I'm saying who would I remove for Joe Mixon is Jonathan Taylor, but Jonathan Taylor still recently has led the league in rushing for a whole season, whereas Mixon ain't done that recently. So that was the whole flip side with that too, man. But Joe nice though. Trust me, I've been a fan of Joe game. In terms of on the field,
he's down with the Texans now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he stayed on my top 10. I like Joe. Like him a lot.
I'm still wondering how I have 9 names in my top 10.
Because I'm sure you was hating on somebody while you was making your list. You were so focused on the Steelers, you hated on somebody. And
no,
that's why
I'll put Jonathan Taylor in there. Yeah, I will. Yeah, Taylor belongs in there. I'm good with that. Yeah, the knock on him is just his availability these last couple of years. When he's out there, he's still running close to the same.
Yeah.
He's playing good. But yeah, he had the whole contract dispute and stuff.
Now,
2 years
in the
ago.
chat they're bringing up, was James Conner on your list?
No,
I don't think he was. I feel like you brought him up, though, right?
He's one of those names where I think you could definitely make a case for. I mean, he's had, is it 2 Pro Bowl seasons out in Arizona? Last year he had over 1,000 yards.
Yeah.
Was good yards per carry and everything. Like, he's been good for them.
I like Jonathan Taylor. I do.
No, respect.
Yeah, I'd throw him in the top 10. I'd maybe put him over Warren. Warren just belongs in the top 10. I don't really care what number he is. He's in my top 10.
I like it.
Yeah, that's what people in the chat are saying. They're saying you had Jalen at 10, Deke. I know, but maybe I skipped someone. That's because
I remember you having I definitely remember you saying Jalen was 10. Yeah.
Maybe I just skipped some numbers or something. I don't know. That's crazy. Because I don't think I'm missing anyone. Like, I don't think I... Oh, well.
And usually I write your list down, too, when we're talking to compare it. And I don't think I have it written down anymore. I think I low-key deleted that joint, bro.
Is what it is. Not the end of the world.
See, I blame you, because I'm sure the reason why I didn't... I'm seeking comfort today, all right? I'm sure the reason why I didn't write the names down was because you was coming at my list and you brought up Pacheco. And that's the one I specifically remember having, like, the biggest, like, issue with, is when you brought Pacheco up.
I didn't even really want to talk about Pacheco. I was just talking about all the running backs that, I think are pretty good.
Word, bro.
That could get thrown into the mix of like a top 9 or a top 10 running back.
I think Pacheco doesn't get his respect just simply because he's on KC. Like, everything you said was like, it's a punishment. He's on KC.
So, fair. That's fair. But is Pacheco still viewed as Pacheco if he's with the Colts these past 2 seasons?
Maybe if you don't know how he runs.
Yeah, if you get the work, that's the thing with these running backs. If you just get the carries, you never know.
The first round running back.
Trust me, what I mean? I hear what you're saying. I promise I do. I'm just saying, for me, personal preference, the guys that I named, I think are standalone nice. And I've already seen them be utilized in those situations. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that Pacheco can't. The same way I'm not saying that Jalen Warren can't. But I haven't seen Jalen Warren have Najee Harris's workload and still be available and produce to that level just yet. Not saying that he can't. And I think that's what we're all eager to see this year from 30 specifically is if they shift it where he takes more of the workload, can he sustain it? Can he make sure that there aren't ball security issues? Can we make sure that the availability is consistently there? A lot of backs try to have the Najee Harris workload. It's not a lot of backs, even on my top 10, yours and Deke's, that have been able to sustain that type of workload and consistently be available. Deke just brought it up with Jonathan Taylor, right? Man, when he's available, he's nice as heck. But, man, one of the biggest knocks on Jonathan Taylor is what? Bro, he don't be available all the time. Saquon Barkley. We got him on this list because of how nice he is. But what's the biggest knock on Saquon since he's come in this league, bro?
Just
availability. Can you stay healthy?
Yeah.
I look at these dudes. We talk Josh Jacobs. We can go down the list of all these different backs. And I'm like, yo, if we're still saying, yo, with the extra workload, those dudes don't stay healthy all the time. Why is it a foregone conclusion that if Jalen Warren takes the Najee Harris workload or gets this ultra boosting workload, that it's going to automatically result in the same level of production? I'm a big 30 fan myself, but that's the only part for me where I'm just like, yo, I respect that part of Najee's game. I don't think that that's something that is just going to happen, though. And until I see it happen from Jalen or some of these other dudes that we've talked about as well, I'm not going to put them in my top 10 just yet. That's all.
Okay.
But shout out to
I
the
got
dudes,
Najee
though.
in there.
Yeah.
7. I think it was 7/8. I don't know.
He was in there somewhere.
with 9 names. I think that messes. No, I think I got him at 6 or 7. I got him at 6, 7.
All right. Let's get it, baby. All right, what else do we have up here that I wanted to get with you on? So we got your training camp, did the rush, did the top 10, Hall of Honor. Oh, I know the last thing I want to talk to you about real quick. Bro, we getting these Madden ratings dropping. I don't know if y'all been peeping some of the Madden ratings. You been peeping some of the Madden ratings?
Not really, to be honest.
Okay.
I've been seeing that.
I saw Minka was 2 or 3.
Yeah, Minka was 2 on his list. You know who was the number 1 safety on the game, right? The man that neither one of y'all liked last week when we talked about the top 100 list. The man that y'all were all like, yo, Most, why are you trying to like take up for him being a vote ahead of Minka? Jesse Bates, the guy that had the career year.
Well, Madden doesn't know what they're
Turnovers,
talking
the
about.
buck 33.
I'm sure they're gonna have Myles Garrett over T.J. Watt too.
I'm just saying, like, that was the one that y'all looked at me like I was crazy for talking about Jesse Bates. And Jesse Bates, the highest rated safety on the game, bro.
Well, Madden
That's all I'm saying, bro. He's the highest rated on the game, bro. All right, shout out to Minka, and we know what Minka is legacy wise. But if we just said last year, Jesse Bates balled out, bro. He had a year. He had a year, bro. Jesse Bates had a year.
I'll give him a good
That's
year.
all I'm saying. He had a year.
He's not better
He
than
had a
Minka.
year. I'm not saying he's better than Minka. Don't you
Going
don't
into
put that on me, D.
2024. Who you taking?
Don't
Bates or Minka?
put that on me, D.
I'm taking
Don't
Minka.
Don't make me that guy. I'm not that guy. I'm not saying that Jesse Bates is better than Minka. I'm just saying for the ratings, for the list, for just this one. I get it for this one. That's it, bro. Don't put that evil on me, Deke. Don't you do that.
A lot of people say it though.
Like, come on, man. I'm just looking at that's what they said. They said it, Deke.
That's what they say.
Madden said it. The top 100 NFL list said it. The execs said it. All right. The coaches and scouts said it. Hey, man.
A lot of people saying it though.
There's a lot of them saying it, bro. A lot of them. But hey, man, I'm Team Minka. All right. Just so the record can reflect, I am Team Minka. All right. I do not want Minka thinking I'm one against him. All right. I'm Team Minka. My son got Minka jersey. All right. I'm Team Minka. Okay. But Jesse Bates bought out last year.
It's just
Both
what
things can
they
be true.
saying.
Both things can be true, man.
They saying it.
That's
though.
what they saying, though, bro.
And a lot of people saying it.
Man, don't get us in trouble out here. All right, man. I don't want no problems with nobody. All right. So let me. But now that you brought up old Minka real quick, let me get the Minka rating real quick, cause he was still rated pretty daggone high. He's actually they got him as the 3rd highest rated safety on the game.
Yeah, that's stupid.
Jesse Bates.
They gave Xavier Worthy like 98 speed or something, right?
He fast though. You know he fast, guy.
What you mean?
He
if
fast. He ain't
if
fast.
That's not 99. I don't know what a 99 looks like.
Oh, I see what you mean. I see. Well,
Because what was
maybe
it, a 4.19 or something?
Yeah.
4.2?
Maybe it's because they say he's young.
Record.
He broke the record. This is true.
He broke the record.
Real question. What was Calvin Austin's speed a year ago?
96.
Because he was another one of those guys that, you know, when we pause it, we see him running faster than the reflected time that was official.
I think he was
He broke the
96.
record. Whatever. Like, he got to be faster than
They want to see him do it in game.
Mm-hmm.
He broke the record. Like
They want to make sure that translates over to the field. I get it. Yeah, you can't give the rookie that. First day coming
bro.
up.
He's a rookie,
good.
man. Let the rookie earn it a little bit, man.
All he's got to do is catch a vertical.
Yeah.
Like one of these early weeks of the season. Catch a vertical from Mahomes. They'll bump it up to 99. That's all they're waiting for.
Facts. They'll definitely bump it up.
Speed is speed, bro.
Yeah, they'll definitely bump that up. Hey, so
It's speed.
So as I'm looking at these safety ratings though, real quick, man. Let me get you real quick. Let me just get your thoughts. You and Deke. Jesse Bates, 97th overall or 97 rating overall. All right.
It's a little high.
And he's also an X factor in terms of ability. He has a shutdown ability. Antoine Winfield Jr. is the number 2 rated safety at 94 overall.
Yeah, that's stupid.
How you feeling? How y'all feeling?
I like that. I'm okay with that.
You okay with that? Okay. And then it's Minka at 93 overall, but he doesn't have any type of defining characteristic like shutdown or X factor or anything like that.
No ball hawk.
No ball hawk. But then you have Derwin James. Shout out to Derwin James. 4th rated safety, highest rated strong safety on the game, 91 overall. He has an X factor rating, and his is reinforcement, meaning his ability.
You're gonna give him that. That's Cam.
Hey, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
That's Cam.
Don't do that. Don't do that, man. Don't do that, man. Shout out to Derwin James. All right, but don't do that, man. And then obviously the Honey Badger is the 5th rated safety at 91 overall. All right, Buda Baker follows him up. Kevin Byard at 9, and then Kyle Hamilton is the 10th rated safety.
I don't like that.
89 overall, but he has a defining characteristic, which is also reinforcement as well, man. Yeah, so Kyle Hamilton was the 10th rated safety. Let me make sure I got that right. Yep. Oh no, excuse me. I was off. I was actually off. I was off. He was number 8. I mixed my count up, Deke. Why you let me mix my count up like that, Deke? Come on, bro. All right, at number 9 is Javon Holland down in Miami, 88 overall, and then at 10 is Talona Hafanga. Good old safety out there with the Niners, man. Baby Troy.
That's forgotten about.
Yeah, he got hurt. He tore the ACL. You know how that goes. He got hurt, so they forgot about him a little bit, but they still got him in the top 10.
Baby Troy is a guy.
Yeah. But that's at 88 overall. So, Deke, I know you said you took offense to Minka's rating, correct?
I just think Minka's the best safety in the league, flat out. I mean, I'll take a top 3. You know, I think objectively, no matter what, like he should be rated in the top 3. But
yeah,
Winfield over him, I think that's even too far.
Way too high.
I could see Bates because of the year that you were talking about and everything, but yeah, to have Winfield over Minka, that's stupid.
For me, that's the name that kind of surprised me. I didn't watch. I
think they have Bates too high though. Like on it, like a 97. Like that's too high of an overall.
But he had the best year of all the guys though from that position. So if we're gonna say if he is rated at a 93 or 94, and that was the best season for the safety position, then you're kind of making it where nobody would be above that. So I think him being at 97 kind of allows you to get the 94s and the 93s in there.
I just know some of the seasons that Minka has had in the past, and he's never got rated as high as 97. There's definitely a biasness against the Steelers here. It's sad.
Man.
Yeah, I'm going a little conspiracy. Yeah,
he said, "Yo, seek that comfort, bro."
I think EA's headquartered in Ohio or something like that. Yeah, I heard some things.
I heard Ocho was a part of this now.
Yeah,
you know, Ocho be doing the ratings
some shaky
now, man.
Stuff going on. I mean, again, T.J. Watt, he's criminally underrated in Madden every year.
I don't know if they have his ratings.
It's disgusting.
Let me see if they have.
If there's a definition of a guy who should be in the 99 club, it's T.J. Watt. Like,
so
but he hasn't even been close to the 99
I'm gonna pull up the linebackers. Let's see, because I don't know if they have them
like
up there just
yet.
It's
crazy.
He's definitely part of 99.
No. All right, so here we go. Are you ready? Outside line. So all of outside linebackers, right? The highest rated outside linebacker is T.J. Watt, but he's rated at 97 overall. Now, the next closest linebacker is Josh Allen with the Jaguars, rated at 91. Highsmith
I'm liking this. They got Highsmith
is the 4th rated one, right behind Khalil Mack, who's at 90. Alex Highsmith is at 89.
I like the Highsmith rating.
But
you probably got to look at defensive ends, too.
Yeah, I'm going to pull up the DNs because that's the next part in terms of like true edge rushers. But this is just the outside linebacker position. Whether you're 4-3 or 3-4, TJ Watt is the highest rated. And the 4th rated is Alex Highsmith.
Still should be 99.
I just don't like how big of a gap the drop-off is. TJ at 97, and then, like I said, the 4th best is at 89. Think about what you just said about the safeties.
Well, like I said, I think you got to look up the D ends too.
Go on.
I'm saying it's him and
they're like included. They got to be included in this too.
Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna put all of them in this together. We'll go D ends. Outside linebackers all together since.
What's Myles Garrett?
They have him listed as a DN. They gotta have him. Yeah. All right, here we go.
Are all the ratings out?
I don't know. That's why I'm just typing in the little filter and it's popping up. Yeah, so they got the DNs up here. Okay, so here we go. The highest rated edge rusher on the game, Michael Parsons. He's at 98. Then you got Myles Garrett, who's also at 98. Then they have Max Crosby, who's at 97. And then obviously we know TJ's at 97 as well. Nick Bosa is at 96. Okay. Then after that, they go Justin Matabuke. They list him as an N, but in the 3-4. Okay. He's at 92. But
they got Cam Lawrence on this list too.
Yeah, because they're doing like true DNs. And those are the 3-4 dudes. But DeMarcus Lawrence is another true edge guy. He's at 91, and then you get to the Josh Allen.
So they got Highsmith kind of in the top 10.
That's what I'm saying. Highsmith is respected, bro. Highsmith is
I like that Highsmith
nice.
rating. Yeah.
They got him ahead of Trey Hendrickson, who's been back-to-back. It might have been the last 3 years. He's been
Highsmith
14, 15 plus. Aiden Hutchinson, they have Highsmith rated above him, above Donnell Hunter, above Matthew Judon, Cameron Jordan,
they gave Highsmith a good
Jeffrey
rating.
Simmons, Joey Bosa.
What's his speed?
Brian Burns. He's in front of a lot of
No,
dudes,
I
bro.
don't like that.
He in front of I can keep
Highsmith,
going.
is that 85?
He's in front of Vaughn. He's in front of Hassan Riddick, who then did the double-digit sacks these past couple years. Yeah, man.
I don't like him in front of Brian Burns, though.
All right, I'll take it.
I don't like him in front of Burns. I don't like him in front of Hassan.
What about in front of Aiden Hutchinson and Trey Hendrickson?
I like him in front of Aiden. I like him in front of Trey.
What about Matthew Judon? Matthew has been double-digit
didn't
sacks
love
up in
him
New
in front of-
England.
You heard me say that.
Yeah.
I don't like that one. I don't know if I like him in front of Judon. Judon's one of them guys, like, he's one of those guys.
And they still got, Cam in the 90s. All
Mm-hmm.
right. So, yeah, they're balancing it out here a little bit.
Like I said,
With their
Judon's
bad
a little
ratings and their
old.
good ratings.
Well, and usually with some of these ratings, they try to have Cam Jordan ahead of Cam Hayward. But it's good to see that they got that kind of organized. And Cam is also an X Factor. He's called a fear monger. Shout out to he making the boys scared of that man out there. I like that. That's a heck of a little X Factor for him. All right, and what's TJ Watt's X Factor? Let's see. GOAT tier, unstoppable force. Ha ha ha. Yeah, Myles Garrett, TJ Watt, and Josh Allen are the edge rushers with that. Okay. All right. Let's check out wide receiver. Want to check out wide receivers next? Look at these wide receivers, man. Get y'all thoughts on some of these cats real quick also, man.
Sure.
That's got to be Justin and the guys.
Let's see what the guys is talking about, man, at the wide receiver position real quick. Man, if y'all digging the convo also in the comment section, hit that like button one time for the culture. And if you're new to the family, don't forget to subscribe. This is what we do. It's seasons here, man. Rock with us. All right, TG. 99 overall.
Justin.
Tyreek Hill.
Yeah.
Tyreek Hill.
They're disrespecting Jefferson.
Justin Jefferson, number 2 on the game at wide receiver, 98 overall.
That's stupid.
Yeah, I don't
That's
like
stupid.
that.
Yeah, that's stupid.
Now, the big difference is Tyreek Hill is 99 in speed. Justin Jefferson is 92 in speed. That's
Xavier McKinley should. I mean,
yeah, that's a big difference right there. Then after that,
Jefferson's got to be 99. Like,
I mean,
he had 1,000 yards
should be
last year in like
99
9 games or 8 games.
let's say tops. Yeah,
Like, it's unbelievable. He's the best receiver in the league.
If Tyreek's 99 speed, Xavier should be 99 speed.
yeah, bro. But hold on, let me keep reading them out because we know we got one of ours, so we got to get to him too. But CeeDee Lamb was at 3rd, 96 overall. AJ Brown is 95. Amon-Ra St. Brown is 95. He's rated above Devontae Adams, who is at 94.
No, I don't like that.
Jamar Chase follows up Devontae Adams at 93. I don't like that. Stephon Diggs used to like this. He's at 92 overall. I think that's about right since he ain't with the guys anymore. All right. Then after that, Brandon Ayuk is at
I think Pickens
91.
should be ahead of him.
You know what? I could get behind that too. He rocking the other blue and red now. So you know what? I ain't against that. Brandon Ayuk is at 91 overall. Followed by Mike Evans, who's at 91. Amari Cooper at 90. Keenan Allen at 90. DJ Moore at 89. DeAndre Hopkins at 89. Scary Terry McLaurin at 89. Cooper Kupp at 88.
That's insane.
Devonta Smith.
That's
I'm getting
insane.
to him. Devonta Smith at 88. Tyler Lockett at 88. Debo Samuel at 87. Jalen Waddle at 87. Speed is listed as 97, might I
These
add.
ratings are just stupid all around.
All right.
A lot of these receivers should be rated higher.
Wait a minute. We got more. We got Mike Williams with the Jets at 87. Chris Olave behind Mike Williams.
Too high. That's terrible.
And then behind Mike and Chris Olave is
Good.
DK Metcalf at 86
Oh, wow.
That's
overall.
terrible.
Wow.
That's terrible.
And DK has a 96 speed rating, might I add.
Yeah, we
But
don't like
wait, there is more. We still ain't got the GP just yet. Just make sure y'all listening, all right? Michael Pittman Jr., 86. Chris Godwin, 85. Christian Kirk, 85.
Wow.
Garrett Wilson, 85.
I don't like that. I don't like him that low.
I don't
yeah,
like
there's
him
a
that
lot of
low
receivers
either.
that are low here.
T. Higgins, 85. Zay Flowers, 85. Cortland Sutton, 84. Gabe Davis. Now this is about
They still
appropriate
ain't
for
put that
him.
man.
All right,
This
stupid.
is about appropriate for
This is
Gabe.
stupid.
You know, he probably would have been rated higher if he never left where he was supposed to stay. But I get it. Go get your bag. Gabe Davis at 84 overall with them Jacksonville Jaguars.
You can't have Gabe Davis over George Pickens.
Just wait, Deke. Just wait. We're not done.
This is blasphemy.
Gabe Davis is rated ahead of Puka Nakoa. Also, shout out to
That's
Puka,
terrible.
84
That is
overall.
terrible.
But wait, Deke, there's more. Calvin Ridley, baby. Calvin Ridley at 83. Deontay Johnson, formerly of this parish, at 83. And then we get to George Pickens.
Oh, they said he's better than they said Deontay's
They got
better.
DJ ahead of GP. Both are
I
rated
told
at 83.
you there's a biasness. I told you.
Both rated at 83, but DJ is ahead of GP. Then following GP is Nico Collins, Adam Thielen, Brandon Cooks, Drake London, Jacoby Myers, your boy Jordan Addison. Shout out to Jordan Addison at 82 overall.
That's
and
too low.
then you get Jerry Jeudy at 81 overall.
That's too low. Jordan Addison and
Nico
Jerry
Collins
Jeudy are in the same
is guys,
conversation.
too.
Jordan Addison and Jerry Jeudy, 1 point
terrible.
apart, but literally Jerry Jeudy, Marquise Hollywood Brown, Odell, Rashee Rice, Tank Dell are all rated 81.
I think there's a fair amount of these receivers rated in like the mid 80s that should be higher in like either the high 80s or low 90s.
Tyler
Like
Boyd's
DK
rated
Metcalf
80.
at 86 is terrible. Like Pickens should be high 80s, low 90s.
Yeah, to me, I thought Pickens and definitely
Cooper
DK.
Kupp's
I thought
terrible
DK
too.
was stupid
What'd you say
low.
Cooper Kupp is?
Coop-
88?
Yeah, hold on. Cooper Kupp is 88, bro.
Holy
yeah.
shit.
Yeah. How you feel about Jalen Waddle being at 87? Jalen Waddle was a top 5 receiver last year
I know.
statistically.
Yeah, like I think he's overrated in general, but in 87s, I think he should be at least 89,
Yeah.
maybe 90.
I'd have put him at a 90 just because of we know the speed element is real, but the numbers kind of reflected production, and
Yeah.
it was consistent. Yeah,
There's a lot of good receivers in the league.
it is a lot of
There's
receivers.
a lot of good
bro.
receivers out here, though. You can get a good receiver, though.
Brandon Ayuk.
That's what I mean. The ratings
91?
should reflect that, though. Give
Alright.
them a lot of good ratings.
So let me just see real quick. So that would have Ayuk as what? 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, Ayuk is the 9th rated receiver on the game, and then it's Mike Evans at 10.
Would you see who just got paid? Actually, speaking of Ayuk, DJ Moore.
What did he end up getting?
27 per year.
Okay.
So I don't know what Ayuk's complaining about. You look at DJ Moore. I mean,
27,
DJ Moore's
yeah.
been the better receiver over
Yeah.
the course of their careers. I think DJ Moore even had a better season last year,
I'm trying to see where DJ Moore is even rated on the game, bro.
and that was out in Chicago.
Man, let me pull up DJ real quick.
26 is a fair number for Ayuk.
26.
Yeah, I mean DJ Moore just got 27.
You need 30.
I get that's what he's asking
My
for.
boy said, I want 30, nothing less.
You need 30.
But DJ Moore got what it was like 1,300 yards and I think 8 or 9 touchdowns last year in Chicago, and he's getting 27.
Bro, why am I
Ayuk's
not
out
finding
in
DJ
San
Moore in the
Fran.
game?
Like I don't know. I think you got to
He
read the
get
room.
way more. He get way more targets in Chicago, though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He gets
Yeah.
way more targets
Yeah.
in Chicago.
Yeah.
Like, he's up there sharing it over there in San Fran. He gets way more targets in Chicago.
You don't think part of that though is why he's getting those numbers because they ain't locked in on him like that? Like he's the 3rd or 4th option.
No, but I think he's still like even though he's still a route runner. You know what I mean?
I know that's why I think he would do. Yeah, like he'll be all right wherever he goes, but I wonder if he could be that number one worth the $30 million like that.
Right, that's a lot. I just think that number's a lot, but he's still a route runner. Like
Yeah.
over there, he's their route runner. Like Devo catches the screens and things. Like Devo low key a gadget, low key.
He just a high end gadget. That's what
Yeah.
he is, bro.
He's low key a gadget, like
Yeah.
low key. But
I mean, you can make the case that the way that Tyrann Mathieu has been utilized on his side of the ball, right? Not really a true free, not really a true strong, but just a playmaker. I look at Debo offensively in a similar way. He's not truly an outside. He's not truly a slot, but you get him the football, he impacts your offense. He makes plays out there. But you got to know
Debo's
how
a
to use
Percy,
him, though.
man.
Yeah, you got to know how to use him.
Yeah, Debo's a Percy. Like
Yo, first off, Debo is more of a Tavon. Put him in Tavon's category, man. You know you like that type of stuff.
What out the
man.
league? No,
I'm
Debo's
messing with you, man. You know you like that type of stuff because you bringing up Percy, bro. Percy don't play, bro. Percy did a little bit different. Debo's more that, he can run into you. Percy, come on, man. Don't play like that. You know where he from, man. You know where that boy from. Why you playing like that, man?
You're
What you mean,
disrespecting
though?
Debo. Put him in the same class as Tavon.
Y'all boys
that's
tripping.
terrible.
confused.
All I'm saying
though.
is you know where Percy from, man. All right.
I didn't understand that though. Like, what you mean?
I don't like how you brought up Debo, like, because you
don't
brought
like how
up
you said
Debo
that
as
like
a
that,
gadget guy, and then you're like, oh, he's just Percy Harvin. I just
Percy
don't like
was
how that
sick,
sounds. Percy
Yeah,
is
he's a
he ain't no
gadget.
gadget. Percy's nice. Percy's Percy. Percy makes
Percy is a
Debo look
gadget.
good. Percy make Debo got a life right now. Stop playing with that man, bro.
Percy was a gadget though.
Percy wasn't no gadget, man. Percy was just
know
you
Percy-
could put him wherever you want. He's gonna ball. Put him in the backfield. Put him out there, receiver. Put him in the slot.
I thought he was
let
a
him
pretty
return
good receiver in the
kickoffs.
pro. He
That's
couldn't
what
stay
I'm
healthy.
saying. He couldn't stay. The
Percy was the
migraines.
definition of a gadget.
Man, Percy, man, I don't like how you call him gadget, bro. I don't like how
No,
that
he
sound.
was
man.
legit for a few
I don't like how that
years.
sound, bro. Yeah, man.
That's what Percy was a gadget though. Right?
Like, I don't like how you call it no gadget, bro. He wasn't no gadget, bro. He was just like that, all right? That's what
Like,
he
what
was.
position did Percy play?
Like that. That's what he
What
played. He
position?
played like that.
Yeah,
He played
he's a
like that.
gadget.
Because he could play a wide receiver. He still was going to route you up consistently there if he wanted to. You could put him in the backfield, and he was still going to get buckets there if he wanted to. You could
I
put
ain't
him
say he
as a
wasn't getting
return man.
buckets.
All I'm saying is Debo, I don't feel like Debo can stand alone at receiver the way that Percy can stand alone at receiver. That's all I feel. I don't feel
agree
like
with you on
Debo
that.
can return kicks at a high level like how Percy was returning kicks at a high level. That's what I'm saying. I think Debo is elite in that Niners offense. I love the bully element of it. I just think that you're shortchanging Percy. That's all, bro. Percy,
I
Percy
think
could route you. He could run with it. He could get out the backfield. He could line up outside. He could return them things. That's all. That's why I said put Debo in the Tavon Austin category because it's like
Percy's
it's like
arguably
Percy
the
light.
greatest
Yeah, but
gadget
that's
we've ever
disrespectful to
seen.
Debo then.
It's fair enough. Fair enough.
Bro, come on.
Debo ain't out the league like that. Debo made some Pro Bowls and some All Pros.
I feel like Percy's the definition of the gadget.
I don't like why you keep calling him a gadget, bro. What makes him a
That's what
gadget?
he is.
He's not.
He's like-
He's versatile, but he's not a gadget. Is a guy that can't shine in one spot, and you got to
No,
kind
no.
of create for that man, bro.
A gadget's a guy
That's
who
what they
don't
did
got
with Tavon Austin. They tried to force him.
You
That's
see
what
what I'm saying? And then they have to force
They did
Percy.
with Percy.
You could line Percy up at receiver. You could line him up at running back. You could put him at return man, and he was going to be that guy there, man. Stop playing with Percy like that, man.
Just because he was that guy don't mean he's not a gadget.
Oh my God. Why are you doing
still
this,
a
TJ?
gadget.
Why are you doing this? If it was Tavon
I'm not-
Austin, you'd be saying something totally different. If it was
He's the
Tavon,
greatest. No, Percy's the greatest gadget we've ever seen, but he's still a gadget. What do you
Okay,
mean?
I mean,
all right,
at
man.
least he's
He's
saying
the
like,
best gadget.
are you? So you're saying
Aaron-
Percy over?
Aaron
The problem
Hernandez
is Percy just got
gadget.
hurt too much though.
Aaron Hernandez was a gadget. Percy was a gadget. Like Tavon's a gadget.
But-
Cordell Patterson's a gadget. Debo's a gadget.
I
Like,
don't
those
like
are
when you
gadgets.
do that. I get what you're saying. I don't like it, but I get what you're saying. Okay,
Those
I
are
get what you're
gadget
saying.
guys.
I get what I don't agree with it personally, but I get what you're saying.
But they're gadget guys. They're still gadgets.
Man, it's Percy. The rest of them could be gadgets. Percy, is
I feel
Percy.
you.
That's
It's
all.
first
Yeah, and where he from?
It-
Just don't forget where he from. All right.
the greatest gadget we've seen, but he's still a gadget. Like a widget.
The greatest gadgets. Yeah. All right. Respect.
We've never seen a gadget like that, but he's still.
No, we never seen a gadget like that. Nah, it's just
Yeah,
gadget,
the problem
gadget,
is he
gadget.
never even had a season like Debo did for that All Pro year.
This is also
That's
true.
the problem. He couldn't stay on the
Yeah.
field. Like even whenever he was killing it, he'd get hurt and miss
Yeah.
some
Cordell
games.
Patterson's a gadget. Those are gadgets.
I think Cordell Patterson is a true gadget. I don't think Percy is that because Percy could actually have success at wide receiver. I don't feel like Cordell was having that. That's why they moved him to full-time
Terrell
running
Pryor
back.
was a gadget.
Yeah,
Terrell Pryor
dude.
had success at wide receiver.
No.
He went for a band.
Success at wide receiver and me talking about how if Percy's lined up at wide receiver, you're going to look at that very differently than you're looking at TP is what I'm saying.
But they're still gadgets, though.
Man, that's crazy. That's crazy.
It's like, I feel you. They're still gadget guys.
I just
They
don't like how
have
you
to
calling them gadget. I guess I feel like I'm probably them Brock. This is how Brock Purdy people feel when they call him a game manager. He's like, oh, don't call him that. It just don't sound. I don't like how you saying it. He's the best one, but I don't like how you saying it. I just don't like how the gadget word sounds. That's all, bro. I think we
They
just got to
still
come with
gadget.
a different word for gadget because gadget minimizes his effect, his impact, his everything that comes with that. That's all.
Sure. Maybe not. I don't really think that.
Yeah, I don't look at it as a negative. I just think he was hurt too
They're
much.
gadget.
Hey,
Tree Archer was a gadget.
you see when you bring up all these other names for gadget, what it see is like Terrell Pryor, Cordell Patterson, Dre Archer.
That's why he's saying he's
I'm
the
like,
best.
Aaron Hernandez.
I'm like,
Aaron Hernandez was a gadget.
But see, you call Hernandez a gadget. I looked at him as an elite tight end that was also versatile enough to play other positions. I don't look at him as a gadget. I looked at him as, that's an elite athlete tight end that can still go and play other spots. No different than if you was an elite high school athlete on offense and you could run the ball, but they could put you at receiver. You could still be the best receiver as well. They could put you at H-back and all this other stuff. It doesn't mean you're a gadget. It just means that, bro, you're so nice that you don't have to just stay there. You can still come here and shine.
I think that's low-key what a gadget is, though.
I look at a gadget like, you can't kill at one spot for 4 quarters, and I gotta move you around.
I don't think that's what a gadget is, though.
Okay.
Right. To me, I don't think a gadget is you can't just be a receiver. Like,
okay.
You know what I mean? That's not. I don't think it's saying that, but I think it's saying you're not a receiver.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? You're not just a receiver. I don't think if you just give Debo the route tree, I don't think Debo's who you this same person we're talking about. You know
Whereas
what I mean?
I think if Percy Harvin, you said take this route tree, at worst case you're saying you're Brandon Ayuk. That's how I look at Percy.
Yeah, he was good. I think he was a good standalone.
So you said you don't think that? That's wild to me, bro.
I don't think that's who you. As much as I love Percy, Lord have mercy, that's Percy. Like, I'm with you. But I don't think the guy you think he is the guy he was.
Okay. Respect. Respect. Hey,
look,
that's how you see it. If that's how you see it, okay.
You feel me? Like, respect. Lord have mercy. That's Percy.
Come on, man. I know the
fame and everything. I'm with you. But it's kind of like he's still like, I don't think you just line him as a receiver and he goes for 1,200 every year. Like, I don't think he was that guy.
Okay.
I think he had to get in the backfield a little bit. He had to just do certain. Like, you got to throw him a screen. You got to give him a kick return. Like, get the ball in his hands. You know.
Look, what they say? We can agree to disagree on the verbiage, but as long as you're in agreement that Percy was better than Tavon at every level, that's all that matters. So all good, man. All good.
Except high school.
Stop playing. Definitely a high school too, bro. Stop playing. Every level. At every level, Deke. At every level. Just remember that. At every level, our guy is better than his guy. Just remember that. Our guy is better than his guy.
Percy over Debo?
No. He's talking about Tavon Austin. Yeah, throughout the whole. Yeah.
Every level but high school.
Every level, including high school, man. Including it.
Tavon, the greatest high school highlight.
Why are you spreading lies on the internet? Don't do that, bro. Don't spread them lies on the internet, man. It's all good though. I like it. It's all good. All right. So shout out to them dudes, man. Shout out to Debo. Shout out to Percy. Shout out to everybody else that we've named thus far. I think that might be everything that we had today too.
The gadgets.
See, now you want that's that extra stuff. That's crazy. That is crazy. Anywho. All right. Since we have had you for a long time today, shout out to you, my dog. All right. But we gonna also let you get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna spend a block with you next week like we always do. You got any closing remarks that don't include the word gadget? You got any closing remarks that don't include that word, man?
Man, that Hard Knocks was pretty dope, man.
Ooh, all right. Respect on that.
Oh, dude, I watched it too. I took you up on the recommendation. I watched all 5. It's awesome, actually. I think it might be the best Hard Knocks.
See?
It's cool. It's really interesting. Yeah.
Which one?
The
Giants one, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's really
I've seen the first 2. I haven't watched the rest of them yet, but it's dope from what I've seen also. Yeah.
You get such a different perspective. It tells you the business.
Yeah.
Like, we can get that a lot cheaper.
Yeah, they had the owner in there talking to the GM. You had the coach and GM talking to you. You got to see like the dynamic of all that stuff behind the scenes. It was cool. I really liked it. Yeah, I binge watched it.
Respect. All right.
I watched the receiver too. The receiver doc.
I've heard a lot of people say the receivers one is crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really cool. I actually, after watching the receivers one, I went back and watched the quarterback one too.
I watched quarterback.
How you feel about Kirk?
I watched the quarterback one last year too.
How'd you feel about Kirk the second time around? Second time around, how you feel about Kirk, bro? Come on, man.
He looks worse actually second time around. And I thought he looked good the first time around. I think he looks worse though.
Why are you so negative towards Kirk, bro? That's crazy.
No, I like Kirk the person. I like him.
That is crazy.
I think he looks a little worse.
You see how he put up the camp, right? He seen he had the Hawks
Well,
jersey on, throwback
one of the main
edition.
reasons.
Come on, man of the people.
I thought he looked worse the second time around. I was like, is the check down in the playoff game really that bad? Was it really that bad? And it was actually worse than what I thought. Yeah.
Here you go. You sound like TG over there. Y'all just be making up stuff and focusing on
TG
one
knows.
negative play. It never will ever let him live
He's
it
like,
down.
oh,
That's
should I have
bro.
thrown it to Justin
That is
Jefferson?
nuts.
He's kind of doubled. Yeah, you throw it to him because he's past the first down mark.
And then when it's an interception because it's double
You took a
coverage,
chance.
then y'all gonna say, "Oh, look, Kirk choked it off. Hey, look at him. He turned the ball over in the clutch." You know, y'all can't wait to crucify him. He can't win, man. Come on, bro.
And he threw the check down though.
He threw the high percentage
Game
throw.
on the line.
He went with the high
Threw the
percentage
check
play.
down.
The high percentage play. He threw the high percentage play. He said, "Yo, this is the high percentage throw. I'm going to take this option." That's all he did, bro. That's all he did. Man. Okay? That's all he did. Leave him alone, man. Leave the man alone. That's what he did.
Check down for the game, for the season.
For the season. I know. It sounds worse when you say for the season. I get it. But it was a high percentage throw. It was a completion. It was a completion. Just remember that.
Cousins, good dude, but I don't want him quarterbacking my team when January hits.
Hey, it's all good, man. It's all good. My dog, man. Appreciate you as always, baby.
My dog.
Ah,
All right, peace, bro.
Peace.